What is going on, Niner fans? We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Did I mention we are back? How are we doing? Yeah, the Niners, they did draft Alfred Collins. How we doing? We're still waiting for the next pick. We're waiting for the next pick. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next. I'll tell you what, Robert Salah, man. Um, whoo. Whoo. What's up, everybody? What's up? Sheesh. Like Jed said, trenches. That's right. That's right. What's up, everybody? We fixing the run. Thank God. Absolutely. The run defense was so bad last year. 29th against the run. You know what? One thing that really irked me last year was Nick Sorensen. He could not stop a run defense to save his life. Like it was like a bloody nose, right? It's like once a bloody nose comes, Nick Sorensen couldn't stop it. And he just couldn't. And I remember my boy Larry Kruger, that's my dog, my day one. Larry Kruger asked him, how do you plan on stopping run defense or the stopping the run? Like, what are you going to do? He goes, I don't know. He said, I don't know. He says, I don't know. He said, I don't know. What are we doing? Robert Salah is making sure he knows to fix it. You go and get some talented guys, set the edge, and stuff the gaps. And that's what we did. So I love it, man. Robert Salah is telling you, this is how you do it, rookie. This is how you do it, chump sauce. And Robert Salah is fixing this defense. He's cooking. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of people are flaming the Niners because they're not getting Will Johnson. It's a brand name guy. You guys see this every year, and I say this every year. The brand name guys, people know. Casual fans, they see the people on Twitter. They see the people on Instagram and all that stuff. So, hold on. I got a call. What's up, my boy? You're live with the RSF 49ers again. What's up?
Oh, shit. We are live again.
Yeah, we cook. It's draft, bro.
I missed the draft, bro, so I need to know. I need to talk to you on the facts. What are we having today?
The 49ers selected defensive tackle out of Texas, Alfred Collins, 6'3". He's like he's a monster, bro. He's a monster. He's a run stuffer. I mean, this guy, you look at him, he is a yeah, exactly. 6'6", 332 pounds, 35-inch arm span. Good light, ladies and gentlemen. That's who we got.
No, bro. Okay, so we stacking up that D-line again. Salah's back on his bullshit. We are coming for blood.
That's what I said. That's literally what I just said, baby. So, yeah, bro. I'll hit you up again. We busy, man. I told you this is my busiest couple of days of the week. So,
let's go.
Yeah.
Keep me posted.
Yes, sir, baby. I'll hit you. Just follow RSF 49ers. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Later, bro. Oh, man. So, check it out. The 49ers, again, selected Alfred Collins, a quality run stuffer. Now, I'm happy with the pick. But let me go back to what I was saying. A lot of people are upset that, the 49ers didn't take Will Johnson. He could be the next Patrick Peterson. Like, he's a great player. No doubt. I wish the 49ers would have drafted Will Johnson. Great player. But they got Renardo Green and Diamond Lenore. They didn't need a cornerback. You don't need a cornerback. Like, he would be a luxury. 49ers aren't in a luxury position. They don't have luxuries to go waste picks on. Not necessarily waste. It wouldn't be a waste. But also, Will Johnson's knee is pretty serious right now. It's a bad injury. And when a player drops that far because of an injury, it's got to alert you. Like, that's a red flag, bro. Like, that is a red flag. The 49ers have a lot of injury histories. Do you know how many injuries the 49ers have throughout the last couple of years? You guys see the updates, the post. Now, imagine the 49ers drafted Will Johnson. Everybody would have been mad. Oh, you drafted a guy with injury history. Oh, my God. So no matter what, the 49er fans would not be happy. I like Alfred Collins. He's a dog. Will Johnson, great player. The Cardinals are doing a great job in this draft. And kudos to them, man. 2 for 2 on SEC guys. Yeah. My man Adam says it smells like Kinlaw all over again. I hope not, though. Oh, shit, man. If he becomes the next Kinlaw, we're going to sick, man. Sheesh. What do you think? Another D lineman? Let's cook up another D lineman. I think they go offensive line, bro. They go O-line here. They go in O-line. I think they're going O-line with the next pick. O-lineman. I think they're going O-line. Everyone has injury history. I mean, I guess you could say that, but it's significant injury history. Like my boy Will Johnson has significant injury history. Oh man. Sheesh. O-line needs work. I think O-line. Do you think we take Cam Scatterbo at 75 or 100? Neither. If the 49ers take Cam Scatterbo, there's going to be a lot of happy fans, like casual fans. Like here I want to go back on that rant because I don't know if you guys saw. There was a video yesterday that KNBR posted. They're like at a draft party, right? KNBR is doing like some draft party, and it was the draft party reaction to the 49ers taking Michael Williams. Do you remember? I was pretty damn hyped yesterday. I was like, okay, here we go. Edge, right? I was, you know me, I'm always hyped. Man, I'm a homer, I guess. But the reaction of this crowd was a look on they like acted like they had no clue who Michael Williams was. Like, do you watch college football? No. The average fan doesn't know who he is because the average fan is going to look on Twitter and look who they're telling him to get. Twitter's telling him it's Walter Nolan. The NFL's probably telling him, or most people, the media on TV is telling them it's Shamar Stewart. So everybody thought it's Walter Nolan, Shamar Stewart. So they get it in their head. Oh, it's going to be Walter Nolan or Shamar Stewart. If it's not one of those guys, I'm going to be mad. It's just how it works. Like, I've been doing this for years. I see how people react. If it's not a guy that's being said and that you've got in your mind ingrained, oh, this is who we have to get, it's not a good pick. That's literally how it works. It's crazy, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. If you watch this video, it's actually embarrassing. KNBR posted it, and it was like, with the first pick, or the 11th pick in the NFL draft, the 49ers select Michael Williams. The crowd looked around, and they were like, they didn't know who the hell it was. It's embarrassing. Watch some film. Check it out. Go to KNBR. That's on their Twitter. I swear to God, if you look at their Twitter feed, they posted it yesterday, and I was so embarrassed when I looked. I was like, "Are you kidding me, bro? Are you absolutely joking me?" No, I'm not calling you a casual for wanting Scatterbo. I'm just saying the average fan has no clue who Michael Williams is, so they were upset about that pick. And the average fan probably doesn't know who Alfred Collins is, so they were like, "Oh, Will Johnson." The people are telling me to get Will Johnson because he's a big name. People fall in love with the brand name guys like Cam Scatterbo, who's a great player. People fall in love with the Cam Scatterbos of the world, who I would love. He's a football guy, but I feel like the 49ers need an offensive lineman more than Cam Scatterbo. That's all I'm saying. I think he's a fantastic player, but I think I'd be a little, I'm not saying mad or irritated. I'd be like a little like, oh, disappointed because I think the Niners need an offensive lineman to protect Brock Purdy other than Cam Scatterbo. If Cam Scatterbo is going to protect Brock Purdy, beautiful, but he's not. So I think that's where my mindset is. But most fans, if you ask them, they want Cam Scatterbo because he's a fun player. He's a cool guy, great personality. And I understand that. And I get that. And I don't have any problem with that. But that's the way I look at it. So Cam Scatterbo would be a fun fit, but he ain't protecting Brock Purdy. That's all I'm saying. Nick Nash, round 6 or 7. Ooh, Nick Nash, round 6 would feed generations. in San Jose. Mike Green from Marshall still available. Where's he landing, man? Because they're saying he's got character concerns. Jeez. Oh, I can't believe I'm missing SmackDown. I gotta watch that later. I missed the Randy Cena promo. We'll catch up with it later. We cooking tonight. We cooking. We feeding families, Bay Area families. Who do you guys want? Let me know. Drop some comments. Move your cam. I can't move the camera because you can't show the like that. That's unfortunate. You can't really show that. That's the problem with YouTube. There's like copyright. It's all copyright. You know. If this is like Patreon, you can post whatever you want. So unfortunate. Linebacker. I think you know what? Okay, this is my prediction. My prediction is we're going to go Joey Bassa. Linebacker, Oregon. Has he been drafted yet? I think that's who the Niners take. Joey Bassa, pick to click, lock it in. It's going to be Joey Bassa, linebacker at Oregon. I think that's the pick. Linebacker is need. Omar Norman Lott at 75, says Wyatt. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think they go. I don't think they take another defensive tackle here. But I mean, I'm not going to say I would be surprised because I did say yesterday 2 defensive tackles and an offensive lineman is probably what they may be planning, or defensive tackle, linebacker, offensive lineman. So it's either going to be a DT, linebacker, or offensive lineman in these next 2 picks. So that's kind of where I see it. Linebacker would be nice because, you know, we got Dre Greenlaw who's gone. You do have D Winters, but he's had a little bit of an injury history, and you need a dog out there. So Julius's linebacker will be day 3. Okay. Sounds a whole lot like Bosa. Yeah. Bosa Bassa. Can you imagine? People would be confused. That's Bassa. No, Bosa Bassa. They can't even get Nick Bosa's name right in general. So imagine if they draft Bassa. You know, it's probably not a good idea. Should we take another edge? Says Wyatt. Honestly, I wouldn't hate taking another edge. Just stack the bloody defensive line. And call it a day, man. I wouldn't be mad at all if they take another edge here. Mike Green is sliding and slipping and falling. Hey, yo, he's slipping. He's falling. He can't get up. Go draft Mike Green. You like that reference? Little DMX. Rest in peace. Top Shelf says, has Buchanan been drafted yet? Not that I've seen. No. But see, here's my point. We all want Mike Green, right? Because the media's got it in our head. The world's got us in his head that Mike Green has to be the guy. If we don't take Mike Green, people are going to be pissed. There's going to be fans. This is just the logic. Fans online are going to, if we don't take Mike Green, he was right there. You passed on Mike Green. That's just how it works. But I do agree he'd be a fantastic pick. But how bad are these characters? What did Mike Green do? Savion Williams, maybe? George says, I want Oladejo at 75. It's a good pick. Same thing last year when we didn't take Brandon Rice's. 100%. Everybody's crying. They were literally crying tears. Oh, Brandon Rice. And then the 49ers, and then Frank Gore Jr., the 49ers said, all right, screw it. We got to get one of these Nepo babies. And they took Tariq Owens. They had to. They literally had to go and get him undrafted. They were like, shit, we got to get one of these Nepo babies. So they got one of them. Because everybody was like Frank Gore Jr., Brandon Rice, Tariq Owens. Like everybody wanted those three. Imagine they drafted all three of those guys. Big Paco Pump says 2 SA accusations. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't want Mike Green. I knew it was something pretty crazy. I figured that's what it was. I didn't know 2 of them. I knew there was 1. 2? Yeah, I don't know about that. Do I think they draft Milroe before Sanders? Honestly, Anthony, the way this draft is going, I think so. I don't think Sanders is going to get drafted before Milroe. Crazy. Seth Rollins at the draft announcing the pick for the Bears. There he is. Ah, man. That's dope, dude. I love Seth Rollins. Did you guys see Raw? Woo! He's trolling Green Bay. Jack Sawyer. No, I don't like Jack Sawyer. Honestly, I don't want Jack Sawyer. He's slow, man. That's why he transferred to Marshall. Makes sense. Landon Jackson. No, where are we at? We're at pick 58. Caleb is trolling, man. The Raiders select TCU wide receiver Jack Beck at 58. Ravens are on the clock. What's up, Rob? Anthony says it seems like Juwan Jennings is going to have to put Will Johnson in his place. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. Put him in his place, baby. Sanders reminds me of Aaron Rodgers draft. Aaron Rodgers draft on crack, dude. Can you imagine how Oh, Matthew McConaughey. He chimed in. Let's see. All right. Did he say something about the pick? All right. All right. Lions took Rattledge, yeah. Lions, man, stacking. Two more picks tonight. Yeah, two more picks tonight. We got two more picks. We're getting close. They're at pick 58. So we got about 17 more picks. Seven picks tomorrow. Yeah. So wait, no, 4, 7. Yeah, 7 picks tomorrow. 7 picks tomorrow. All right. Jack Beck, wide receiver, TCI. They've been the pick. So let's go over this 49ers pick. As we know, they got two massive hog mollies, right? They got hog mollies, right? They got Alfred Collins, Michael Williams. These two guys are just monsters, man. It's the Rams. They're recreating what the Rams did. They're doing what the Rams did. Stack that D-line, man. They got two nasty defensive linemen. Look at the Rams. This is exactly what the Rams did, man. So it's the Rams strategy. The Rams strategy. Mr. Irrelevant pick tomorrow. Who does? Who has? Let's look it up. NFL draft. The Kansas City Chiefs. Last pick of the first round to go to. Who has Mr. Irrelevant? Oh, Mr. Irrelevant will be the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs have Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant. Shador. Maybe. Crazy.
When you walk in confident, I feel like you walk with the proof is in the smile. The liners are clearly doing what they're supposed to, and I'm happy with the results. And I feel trusted by the process.
With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly.
Chiefs had a successful Mr. Relevant. Who was the successful Mr. Relevant for the Chiefs in 2009? MSQ? Who was that? Who was that? Sounds crazy. Shador going to be necessary. Got to get big in the trenches. Yeah, I think we need to get an offensive lineman next pick, though.
The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. The new locking head, even in the tight spaces, is simple. The all-new Swiffer mouth plus. He's so much more than shape. Also, stay calm, Bart. I'll never remember all this. When things get intense, we get insights. So your insurance and financial needs all your shop. The NFL schedule will be released soon.
No, that schedule release. Ryan Suckup. Oh, the kicker, Ryan Suckup. Yeah, he was good. He was a good kicker. That's a good call. Ryan Suckup. That was a good kicker. He was. We're getting closer to the pick. Broncos get a running back. UCF RJ Harvey. Broncos just took a running back. Oh, inching closer to the 49ers. Inching closer, ladies and gentlemen. Would I mind if we get Cam Scatterbo? I need an offensive lineman here. I need offensive lineman. I like Cam Scatterbo, but he's not protecting Brock Purdy. That's the problem. We need a guy that can protect Brocky. You feel me? We got to get a guy that can protect Senor Brock Purdy. Senor Brock needs to be protected, man. I like Cam. He's a good dude. But you know, we got to do what we got to do, my boy. Say if Shador was falling, what would happen to him? Shiloh was joking. Oh yeah, that's crazy. It was a joke, but it ain't a joke. It won't really. It was a joke. Crazy, dude. Crazy. The 49ers have started a draft by selecting 2 defensive players for the first time since 2017, when they used it, of course, for Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster. Holy crap, man. Jesus, that's disgusting to hear. Disgusting, bro.
Which means you're the first round pick. Teams have questions and they're good as a backup. And teams don't want to use second round picks on a backup. So what you're saying is the Kenny Pickett draft where you went one, we were talking about Desmond Ritter, Malik Willis, Sam Howell, and who's next? The fifth, Willis and Ritter with the third. So what they're saying is taking into the start of the others, weren't really do that. And this is what's the door. The off-the-field stuff that they don't necessarily have to deal with, because on the field, he's a better player than Trent is. That's not all you're doing. Here's the Ravens. Good evening, guys. You may also know me as one Farmer Brown. We're in we have been in first fruit smart, where we have grown harvested and donated more than 2 million pounds of food to help with hunger relief and hunger throughout our nation. So our motto is to never stop giving, never stop loving, and never stop growing, so that no child will go without food. My son, we have the honor and the privilege of presenting tonight's pick for the Baltimore Ravens. And when the 59th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens have selected Mike Green.
Oh, there's Mike Green. Oh, the Ravens get Mike Green. Mike Green to the Ravens. Mike Green to the Ravens, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
This is the first team you pop on against Ohio State, and this has been moved. I mean, it's just hard to take when you're watching. You're watching against Ohio State. That was a painful one for me. And then it goes to the Senior Bowl, and he had the rep of the week, which we're going to see against Josh Connolly right there. Josh Connolly went the first round, and he just went right through him, forklifted him, and put him on the ground. So the Ravens, Ian got a tremendously talented football player who was just.
Dude, the Ravens, fuck, man. They always find a way. They always find a way, bro. They always find a way. Jesus Christ, man. He got some drama for his mama though. He got some drama. Man. The Ravens always get these monsters, man. Monsters. Like, you know what I mean? Like pure monsters. Monsters in the trenches, man.
Wisconsin Badgers, baby. You got another one to the college football Hall of Fame. We did it. Now, with that said, with the 60th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select
Broncos.
R.J. Harvey, running back, UCF. The expected running back hit for Denver didn't come in the first round.
R.J. Harvey.
Here comes R.J. Harvey to Denver. Well, this is a home game for CD, so I'm going to pass the mic and let him talk about a guy who he loves. Yeah, and here's what you're getting at. This is the guy who is not big in stature, but big in runs and production. And this is the other part you're going to get, which I think is really Joel, was going to leave Sean Payton to say, I like that guy. The ability to get out the backfield, catch the football. In fact, his last year at UCF, Joel, added a little bit of weight to his frame, a little balance to it. Never lost speed, continued to get better, produced. Remember, he's a transfer from Virginia back to UCF.
Shador calling reminds me of Malik Willis. Oh, that's a good call. Malik Willis. Wonder why Trey Amos is still on the board. It's a good call. Remember when I said Solly's sister's death is an excuse why he became a bust? So Solomon Thomas was a reach, first of all. He shouldn't have even been pick 3. But John Lynch wanted to go with his Stanford buddy, his boy, his Stanford guy, whatever. So I get it. That was tough. Like I that's sad. I can't believe, the suicide and stuff. But Solomon Thomas, people would always say, oh, he went through this. He went through this. He did. He had an emotional situation. He just wasn't good. Like at where the 49ers drafted him in the draft. 3rd pick of the draft. You reach for a tweener. You make him edge, but he wasn't really an edge. You know what I mean? So, like, to me, I feel like fans would use it as more of an excuse. I'm not saying that that's it. That's crazy to go through anything like that, like, suicide and being there with your sister. I'm sure it took a big toll on him, but he just wasn't good to begin with. And then on top of that happened. Didn't help the matter, but when the 49ers reached, that's all I'm saying. Amos to the Commanders. Boom! Oh, the Commanders are great at drafting, man. There it is. Amos. Freaking Adam Peters is a dog, man. He's officially further down than Will Levis. Oh, wow. Crazy. Damn, Amos is a great pick there. Absolutely good pick there, for sure. It's a good pick. You miss Adam Peters? I like him, man. I'm so happy that Adam Peters is having success. He's so good at the draft, man. He's killing it. His last year, he took the Washington Commanders. He killed the draft. He did great in free agency. He's really shown what a GM can do if he gets an opportunity. We all knew he was great when he was with the Niners, and he got his opportunity, and he's rolling with it, man. I got nothing but love for Adam Peters. But he needed to be unleashed and get his own team, so. Do I remember when you correctly predicted a draft pick? I've predicted many. I remember when I predicted Javon Kinlaw, and people were like, no. People were so pissed. I remember Smitty and I remember that live stream. I used to do more mocks. I don't do them as much as anymore, so I don't predict as much. But I remember when Smitty and I, we were live the day before the draft, and I did my final mock with Smitty, and I had the 49ers taking Javon Kinlaw. Oh, Bro, all hell broke loose in the comment section. I remember everybody was like, "You stupid, you idiot." Boy, was I wrong. What? Boy, were they wrong. Proved them wrong. But I wish I was wrong. Oh man. Commander's definitely killing it, man. Philly. Yeah, I hate Philly. They're idiots. I hate Philly. Philly. Chiefs on the clock. Who are they getting? They're rushing through these picks. Yeah, I like that. I'm glad they're rushing through these picks. You need to. Niners got one more pick and then cooking.
The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years. From the most advanced technology to the broadest, most reliable network of sales and service dealers. Always moving forward. You lead, others follow. We've got all things football. This is for you. Good morning football.
You privacy rights. Moving is stressful. Can you help me take one thing off of my to-do list? Moving is the worst.
With Xfinity, you can transfer your internet in just a few taps.
Just a few easy moves.
Somebody say easy.
Oh no, I was talking about moving your internet.
Julia says, I know Smitty's pissed that Arizona didn't draft a wide receiver when he should be happy. He hasn't said much, but me, C-Mac, Vlad, I mean, I haven't said as much, but let's see what they said. Let's see. Cardinal. Oh, Smitty. Smitty gave the Cardinals draft an A+. Oh, Smitty is hyped on the Cardinals. He says A+. He says Will Johnson, Nolan. Geez, man. Smitty is actually hyped that they drafted two solid defensive players. But he's right. That's a very good draft so far. Nolan and Will Johnson were two first-round talented top 15 players in the draft, and they got them both. So shocking. It is shocking, man. We really took Dante Pettis at 44. Did I go live with Smitty today? No, I actually went to work this morning. I didn't. I was gonna stay. I was gonna stay home a couple weeks ago. I thought about it, but went to work, and then I came home and got ready for the draft. But no, I went into the clinic I work at. They were like, "Can we please get you to see some patients?" I said, all right, I guess. So traded up for Pettis, bro. I was so hyped when we got Pettis because I liked him out of college. I was like, okay, return man. He could do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, did. And he just does. He sucked, bro. He sucked. Sucked ass, bro. If you could go back in 2021, would you rather have Chase, Sewell, Surtain, or Parsons? Honestly, anyone. Oh man, Sewell was so good. Surtain is so good. Parsons is so good. Honestly, any one of those guys. I'd probably say Pat Surtain, man. Pat Surtain's a dog. You could make. I mean, Sewell would be sick, bro. With Trent. Oh man, Parsons with Bosa. Come on, you can make that argument for any one of those guys. Chase too, but he kind of had the injury and that ruined him. Parsons minus the podcast probably would be the way to go. Shamar Turner to the Bears. It's a good pick. Shamar Turner, defensive tackle. It's a good pick. That's a good question. Brandon says, I was hyped for Trent Taylor, but it never worked out. I know, man. I was hyped up for Trent. I thought he was going to be something. We all thought he was going to be like the Julian Edelman type player. Just didn't live up to that hype. He's a fun player. He was cool because him and George Kittle were like besties. but he wasn't a good player.
With the 63rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Omar Norman Lott, defensive tackle in Tennessee. Let's go Chiefs!
Yeah, Omar Norman Lott, a little bit undersized. He wasn't even a full-time starter there, but when he got on the field, you noticed it because of the big-time burst and the effort.
Darius Alexander fall. Well, everybody's falling. Oh man, Omar Nolan Lott. That's the guy the Niners could have drafted. They were looking at. So the Chiefs took Omar Norman Lott, defensive tackle out of Tennessee. So the 49ers went with the bigger, stronger gut stuffer. Omar Norman Lott's a good player. Chiefs get him. Now they had Chris Jones, Omar Norman Lott, George Karlaftis, Nick Bolton, Trent McDuffie. Man, another big, nasty dog on that defense of the Chiefs. I hate it, but it's a good pick for the Chiefs. Good pick. God. Would you trade 3 first-round picks for Malik Mustafa? 3 first-round picks for Malik Mustafa? Give me 3 first-round picks. I'll trade Malik Mustafa for 3 first-round picks. Are you kidding me? If I'm getting 3 first-round picks for Mustafa? Bro.
Did you know our jersey tour came to $25? It is. It's kind of hard to forget, dude. $25 an extra for every 25 you spend in jersey chips and bricks. It's shame we all talk. Can we please turn it on while we're eating? Oh, just right there for security. Right, son? That's fun. What he said. Something feels very attacked. He feels attacked. That's what he said. Oh, he feels attacked.
We gave that much up for Lance and flipped Lance for Mustafa. That's why I asked. Oh, yeah. If you think, I mean, yeah, you put it that way. I see what you're saying. Niners traded 3 first-round picks for Malik Mustafa. That's not really what they did. I'm glad they flipped that shit and got Mustafa. Mustafa's a dog, man. But if you look back at it, trading those 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance was horrible. That's so abysmal, dude. That's crazy. Still, Philadelphia took a defensive back. Defensive back season. Look at Daniel Jeremiah says Michael Williams in the first, come back with Alfred Collins. Both of these guys are dominant run defenders. Gee, let's go, man. Daniel Jeremiah hyped up.
And then retest again. World-class engineers and rigorous testing to ensure our tools perform at the highest level and stand the test of time without testing your wall. It's time for you to put us to the test. Whatever you do it for us at Harbor Freight. That was what I started doing on It's an hard to watch today. It's your side of food, but it's hard to do. We represent him on the field. That's the next thing we can do.
Would you have traded those first-round picks if you knew you were getting the next Hittner? And I still wouldn't have traded those first 3 picks, dude. There's no way I'd trade those. Looking back, I'm not going back and making that trade. That's ridiculous.
The Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles, defensive back, Texas. You take it away, and he's got incredible production on the football. You watch him last year, 5 interceptions. He's got a little Johnny on the spot for him. Ball just always finds this dude when you're watching the tape about his outstanding hands. You think about CD, what they did last year. You watched that Super Bowl and you saw Cooper DeJean with the key interception, the touchdown, that changed that entire game. They value guys who can go and get it. Because they got to have that.
Andrew Mukuba. Eagles, man. Good draft. They always draft well, huh?
Who was taking the ball away. This could be a nice move for them. I did their game against Michigan early in the year, and I was preparing for that. He reminded me of a former Michigan middle of the field player, Mikey Sanderson, always around the ball hawking, great instinct, transferred from Clemson, 5 interceptions, really good player. Clearly finishing up her house football play. I'll see him get to Arizona State. You don't have to keep going. I turned it off. It was low-hanging fruit. On this stage now.
Philly either drafts big names or guys from big schools. That's smart. Big schools usually have best talent, bro. They're smart. Honestly, Philadelphia is smart, man. Just draft players from big schools, big name guys. Most of the time they'll hit. Not always, but if you got a big name, you're probably getting drafted by. He'd probably get drafted by the Eagles. I don't think it's a bad dude. Howie, he just gets ball play. He just gets ballers, man. Round 3, Shador still available. That is crazy, dude. Crazy. Round 3, here we go. Round 3, baby. Round 3, baby. There we go. Round 3, baby. We're getting closer. Samuel says it's not that crazy. He comes off as an entitled kid. Yeah, we talked about that a lot yesterday, that I feel like most people kind of had that, like he's entitled. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel. Can I rank 1, 2, or 3 based on your favorite? That's a good question. MSQ. My favorite day of the draft is actually day. I like the first day. Even if we don't have a pick, just the hype, the excitement, like the adrenaline of the picks. And it's like, oh my God, who's gonna be number one pick? All that stuff, like the hype. And then I like day 3 because there's like all the money picks is for like all the, if you're a draft nerd, if you're a draft junkie, those are the picks to click, right? Those are the ones that you draft them and you get some steals and stuff like the gems. I don't hate day 2, but out of the 3 days, it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get like some really solid starters, but I love day 1 because it's just like the hype. And then day 3, it's like, oh my God, you're going to go get the gems, the steals of the draft. It's like, oh my God, Fred Warner's, George Kittle, you're going to get these. Oh, Fred Warner, sorry, round 3. But, the George Kittles, the Dre Greenlaws, you're going to get these steals and you dig it. The teams are digging deep. I love it. And it's all day. and then you got undrafted players. So day 3 is cool because you get to see all the undrafted players, right? So it's epic.
Steelers and potential landing spot in the 3rd round. This is not just about Sanders. Jalen Milroe from Alabama still is not the same. Quinn Ewers from Texas. It is possible some of these guys could go actually before Shador in this coming round. Let's go back to the stage.
They just assume because he's Deion's son, he won't be good. I think there's so many narratives. It's like people say he's entitled. Some people say he's a Nepo baby. Some people say he's arrogant. Some people say he's just not good. Some people say he's pocket presence. There's just a whole list of crap. I don't know. I feel bad for him.
That really like. You see the production there in 2023. He's a D-line coach favorite. You just talk about these teams that my D-line coach loves his kid. He has just a knack. He knows how to rush. He's really instinctive. So he's going to get opportunities when you're playing with Mahomes. You're going to be playing with an awful lot of leads. He's going to get a chance to do what he does best with the first pass. Here he is. You Georgians? All that. It's going to the NFC West. And John. What's up, Andy?
Does Cleveland finally take Sanders here? That's it. Cleveland's on the board. Are they going to take him? This is it. If Sanders doesn't get picked here, bro is cooked. I might need to get my charger in a minute. Okay, I'm going to go grab my charger. We're going to wait and see if Shador gets picked here.
Introducing a new MyBiz platform for Horizon Business. Choose exactly what you want. Pay only for what you need. When you're in control of your mobile plan, you can make every dollar count. Right now, price lowest $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. MyBiz platform only for Horizon Business. Legally safe.
13 and 12. All messed up.
If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that. Okay. First I get my car insurance. Well, that's easy. USAA. I thought that was for the military. And their families. Grandpa, sir, when he joined USAA, he shared a membership with your mom, so she'll give it to you. Really? And they'll take good care of you. USAA membership switch save an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
This is relevant for law. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your bone. This stuff works on dandelions. Correct. Quote,
This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works.
Do people not remember that Cam Ward gave up on his team in the bowl game? MSQ hit it on the head, man. Not that good of. Okay, I'm not gonna say he's not that good of a player. He's a good player, but why does he get a pass? Why does he get a pass but Shador doesn't? Huh? I don't know. I'm not a Cam Ward guy. I just don't think he's gonna be good. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he's good. I want everybody to succeed, unless you're drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, the Dallas Cowboys, and the LA Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Teams I hate, Raiders. No. In all seriousness, I want these players to succeed, but just not a Cam Ward guy. Not a Cam Ward guy, my guy. Cam Ward guy, my guy. Oh, Harold Fannin Jr., the tight end. The 49ers were looking at. They took a tight end when they got David Njoku. Oh, my God. Who's going to throw him the ball? Joe Flacco? Oh, my God. They took a tight end over Shador. Fanning to Cleveland. He's a great player. He's the best tight end, arguably, in the draft. He's one of the best tight ends, 100%. Bro, oh my God, Shador, bro. Shador. That's crazy. That sucks, dude. They're still Chelsea says, I didn't know they were still naming people Harold. Harold Fannin. They're the Browns for a reason. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy work, man. Crazy. Vegas? I don't know. Raiders. Here comes the Raiders pick. The Raiders are on the clock. Darian Porter, defensive back. Where's Shador? Wow, he ain't drafted tonight. He's not getting drafted. He's done. Cook him. That's crazy. Iowa State cornerback to Vegas. Wow. Bowling Green's in Ohio. Makes sense. Local kid then. Bowling Green is in Ohio. It makes sense that he goes there. That's crazy work, dude. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
You're not bringing a lot of habits. You're going ahead and really getting a guy. You know, in college,
This guy played 6 years in college. That's a typical Raiders thing. Good boy. What are you doing in college for 6 years? And you're an athlete. I mean, if you're not an athlete, 6 years of college. If you're an athlete, what are you doing in 6 years? Are you Van Wilder? You dating the co-eds? You like have a like the Cavender twins? I mean, I guess nowadays they have NIL money. Honestly, when I was in college, if they had NIL deals, I wish I was good at sports. I'd be raking in. I'd be like, NIL, baby. John Cena special announcement. Oh my God, John Cena. Here it is.
tickets to go set off off. So, you know, it's like a few months early, there's another game. Thank you. Nothing chit chat. Let's keep the Patriot fans waiting. Back to Green Bay. England's pick. So, time to get this hit. Okay.
Oh, Kyle Williams. Am I watching SmackDown while watching? No, I'm not watching both. I'm going to watch SmackDown after. I'm going to have to catch it after the draft, unfortunately. So don't ruin anything, please. I saw some stuff on Twitter. I'm trying not to watch it. I'm going to watch SmackDown after the draft, unfortunately. It's too much stimulation. I can't do all that. I can't watch the draft and this and post. It would be too much. Maybe when I was 21, I could do it, but I'm too old, bro. I can't do all that. I'll watch it tonight. Shador at 75. My boy Big Pocket Pump says, I hear the name Kyle Williams and I get PTSD. I want to throw up when I hear that name. What's Shador going to do with those 32 hats? That's funny. Our pick is coming up. Did Green go? Yes, Green is gone. He got drafted. He went to the Ravens, right? Yeah, Ravens drafted Mike Green. God, that's a pick to click. Oh, my God, dude. Mike Green to the Ravens. That's a fucking sickening pick. Yeah, Green got picked. My next pick is offensive line. Who's the offensive lineman that's available right now? I got to look at the board. Big board. Who's the big board? Okay. Lions up. Okay, here's some players. Thank you, Matt Barrows. He says Charles Grant, Charles Lunt, Marcus Mball. Oh, that's the pick. Marcus Mball. He might be the pick. Lineman. They've done some research with Marcus Mball. Pooh Paul, Jeffrey Bossa, Josh Farmer, Jack Sawyer, Jordan Birch, Landon Jackson. I think it's okay. I think they're going linebacker or guard. If it's guard, it's Marcus Mball. If it's linebacker, we're gonna go Chris Paul. Pooh Paul. Chris Paul, baby. That's who we're taking. That's it. We better get the pick to click. We better get the graphic ready, my boy.
Two threes go to Jacksonville. One of them is Detroit's. The middle are going to get a compensatory third rounder because Aaron Glenn got hired by the Jets.
You've hit on each draft position for each pick, says Julius. Look at that, baby. We cooking. Thank you. Thank you. So far, I'm 2 for 2. Am I going to go 3 for 3 today? I want to go 3 for 3. So, okay. I gotta narrow it down to one. It's not fair if I drop 2 picks. So it's either linebacker or offensive lineman. I'm trying to think about what Kyle Shanahan's doing. We got Robert Salah back. 15 picks. Do I think that Mark Sembao would drop? You got 2 linebackers that are really good. 49ers are going linebacker with this next pick. They're going linebacker, ladies and gentlemen. They're going linebacker with this next pick. Chris Paul is the pick to click. If it's not him, it's Jeffrey Bossa. But I'm thinking it's going to be Chris Paul Jr. Pick to click. That's it. That's the pick. Linebacker. Lock it in. Final answer. Who wants to be a millionaire? Final answer. Slumdog Millionaire. Final answer. That's it. You guys ever watch that movie, Slumdog Millionaire? It's like one of my favorite movies. Not just because, about Indians. I love that movie. I watch that a lot. That's one of my favorite movies, man. I love that damn Chaiwala. I had a patient today, and we were talking about that movie because he wanted some tea. He wanted to go to physical therapy, right? But he was like, "Can I have some hot tea?" I was like, "Sure, man. I could be a Chaiwala." And he's like, "Oh, Chaiwala, have you seen the movie?" And we talked about it and stuff. It was funny, but I love Slumdog Millionaire. Good stuff. Anyways, Jeffrey Bossa. Do we draft a linebacker? Yeah. Isaiah Bond getting drafted? He might. I don't think anytime soon. Niners going linebacker, 100%. 100%. They're going linebacker. What was the position? Oh, I'm going linebacker. Linebacker. Going linebacker, guys. I'm going linebacker.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles. Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing. You pay what we pay. All from your local Ford dealer.
Won the Oscar for Best Picture. Yeah. Good one.
First pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Vernon Broughton, defensive concept. We've seen a lot of Texas defensive players in this draft. This defense was loaded. Look at the size on this. 6'5", 311-pound defensive tackle. They play him in that free technique on the sheet of the guard. Also play on the inside. He's someone who's got really quick hands. He can change direction. I thought when you look at moving him around in that front, I thought the closer to center, the better he was. He could make some quick plays. Just finding the football.
Saints take Broughton. Yeah. Vernon Broughton. The Niners aren't going defensive line here. They're going to go linebacker. Linebacker. They're going with the back of the line. Linebacker. Jets took cornerback Azir Thomas. Shador, she done. She done. She done. Do I think we get Cam in this pick? No, we're not getting Cam. I might legit have a crash out if we get Cam. I like the guy. I don't think I want him at 75. If they get Cam Scatterbo, we are going to have a legit crash out. I'd be happy though, but it'll be a crash out because I think they need to get defensive player or offensive lineman. And I already made my prediction. We'll see. We're close. We're closing in. We're closing in, ladies and gents. Oh, I'm so nervous right now. The Bills took Landon Jackson, edge. Okay. Jets select Azaria Thomas. See. The run will be stopped, said Alfred Collins. He said the run will be stopped. That's what he's going to do. He's going to stop the fucking run. You know what Nick Sorensen couldn't do? Stop the run. You know what Alfred Collins is going to do? Stop the run. He's going to stop the run. He's going to stop the run. My boy 49ers Throwback told me that Alfred Collins said he's going to stop the run. That's all he's going to do is come in and stop the damn run. You know how long it took us last year to figure it out? All season, we couldn't figure it out. They got a new defensive coordinator because our last guy last year couldn't figure it out. Larry Krueger asked them, how do you stop the run? I don't know. Literally said, I don't know. You tell me. Bro. He said, I don't know. You tell me. Crazy. Okay, Niners, I think, are on the clock. 49ers are on the clock. 49ers are on the clock. Oh, my God. The 49ers are on the clock. The Broncos are taking wide receiver Pat Bryant. Pat Bryant. Oh, pick the clicks coming up. Here we go. 49ers are making their pick. 49ers are making their pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. 6'6", 320. That's a beast, dude. Okay, the Niners are on the clock. We are going to tell you the pick. '49ers on the clock. Oh, my God. Work on that pass defense, my guy. Yeah, let's work on that pass defense, right? They're going linebacker. They're going linebacker. They're going linebacker. They can't be not, right? It's us again. Big hitter, welcome. Jed York just said big hitter. Jed York tweeted, it's big hitter, big hitter, big hitter. Conviction, conviction. Jed York, drop him more hints. Drop him more hints. It's gonna be a linebacker. It's gonna be a linebacker. It's gonna be a linebacker. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be?
It's iconic. It's a feeling. It's a flavor. It's every moment. It's every detail.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe they announced it. They announced it. I haven't seen it yet.
You got to sit next to your girl and kiss her. This game is a lot more interesting.
Why can't we say we're the best home shopping site? Because while true, you just can't say that. What did he say? What did he say?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Homes.com.
It's the best.
This is grounded for lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down without killing your home. This stuff works on dandelions. Correct. Well, this stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works.
Don't spoil. I'm not. Big hitter. He says it's a big hitter. Jed York says it's a big hitter. Big hitter. Big hitter. He's the Riddler. My boy Jed York is the Riddler tonight. My boy is the Riddler tonight. Who the hell are we drafting?
So he's food. Full sun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me piece together.
Absolutely.
Good stream.
Grow your tree garden with my Lowe's rewards. Lowe's knows how to help you spring.
Yeah, that's birthdays. And first service wins. Annual chemistry. Farmer stuff. That's long enough. That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned. Just be your dog. Because the dog
We don't know what the pick is. We don't know where's the pick. Where's the pick? We still don't know what the pick is. Ooh, who's the pick? Why the Niners always got to be behind everybody? Shador, imagine it's Shador.
Welcome home.
You're sitting there and you really didn't have somebody else for the next with Anthony Richardson.
49ers just took a. There it is. There it is. The pick is in. Here it is. Pick is in. Let's see.
With that said, with the 74th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select wide receiver from Illinois.
Oh, I know the pick. The Niners got a linebacker, Nick Martin. Linebacker, Nick Martin. Oh, I nailed it, bro. I nailed it. They're getting a linebacker. I knew they were getting a linebacker, baby. We called it. Got it, baby. Got a linebacker. Got a linebacker, Nick Martin. Niners got a linebacker. You love to see Oklahoma State linebacker. That's the pick. Linebacker. We called it. Dude, we are 3 for 3 on draft picks today. We are 3 for 3, ladies and gentlemen. The Niners got a linebacker. Love it. Last time they took a linebacker in the 3rd round, Fred Warner, Navarro Bowman. They got some dogs at linebacker.
receivers. Portland Suns a big receiver for him. Devon Bailey. And now you're adding in Pat Bryant.
Let's go. That's 25 years since I've been here. Let's go, Bay Area. It was the 76th pick in the 2025 draft. San Francisco 49ers select.
There it is.
Nick Martin, Oklahoma State, linebacker.
Dre Greenlaw's the only season. Yeah, but Nick Martin runs on Dre Greenlaw. I think that's a big part of what we have going on. In the 7 games in 2024 with the knee injury, 140 tackles, extremely productive in 2023. And every time you watch it, all you think, Joel, is speed. Every play that you see is a flash play. But I watch him do everything.
Got a linebacker, baby. 4.5 40. Oh, let's go. We got it, baby. We got that call, man. I love it.
Middle of the field. It's a property brand slower at the combine than anticipated because of that speed up front. The 4 or 5 trees. And I put it in the ball. But he's going to run 4 boards. But he is exactly what Robert Saleh is looking like. Because you know what he looks like? Those safeties that Robert Saleh likes to draft. And it's Smallwood, Damian Sherwood, and don't forget
Nick Martin, baby. That's the guy. That's the guy. Nick Martin, linebacker. Dog, we needed that. They got to get a guy for, right, Dre Greenlaw, and they replaced him with a dog, man. Oklahoma State linebacker. I like the pick, bro. This is a good pick. Looking at him now, he's fast. He's got speed, man. They needed, like I told you, defense. They're going defense, man. They are going absolutely insane on the defensive front.
Guys, before injury last year, this in my ear from our great guys over there, Ben Fettel, Jack Andre. He was trying to be fully official a lot of ways.
4.5 40, baby. 4.5 fucking 40. He's a dog, dude. He's a dog. Oh my God.
Two-time Pro Bowl may not be ready for the season and knee surgery in January for conjugal tissue graft in his knee. It is a long recovery. It is a gruesome recovery to help him rebel, considering Dick's situation.
Okay, thanks very much. Ian, appreciate that.
Woo! We got a dog, baby. 4.5 40. Let's go, man. That's a dog right there. It's a dog right there, baby. We got a dog right there. You are a 49er, Nick Martin. We got one more pick tonight.
We had a chance to see him close at the Senior Bowl and can win with speed and a little more finesse than just pure power. But this is how you would build a pass rusher in the left in terms of his size, his length, and his first Senior Bowl after practice. They had the one-on-ones. You remember when Coach was asking, who wants this? He goes, all right, tell me your last name. And try to tell me your sleeper, man. We'll just go this is all. But you remember he came from Florida, Joel. They ended up going over. DJ's talking about the same looking body.
Damn, a 4.5 40, dude. Jesus Christ. This guy's insane, bro.
Rich Savar will bend with you. Okay.
40. Dude, this guy is insane, bro. He is absolutely insane. Not just cooking shit up, bro. They're so cooking it up, bro. Let's go, man. Defense wins championships. Linebacker, defensive tackle, edge rusher. I called all three of them, man. Let's go. What position's next? Let me tell you. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get one more post up. I got to get this post up. And I will tell you, I am 3 for 3 tonight, dog. You know what? If I would have done a mock draft, I probably would have cooked it up. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I probably would have ate that up, bro. Let's. I'm getting full of myself. Yeah, you know the vibe. I'll tell you who's next. All right. I think I know who's next. Nickelodeon. That's a fucking draft pick, bro. Jesus, guy's a dog, man. He's a dog in a trench.
Grand entrances need a grand hut. Toyota. Let's go places.
The DQ freezer is opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished for blizzard flavor.
All right, next pick. You want the prediction? You want the prediction? All right, I'm narrowing it down. I'm narrowing it down. The computer's working. We're narrowing the pick down. I'm seeing wide receiver. I'm seeing offensive lineman. I'm seeing a kicker. Get that out of no. Hold on. Let me reboot the system. I do not want to see a kicker on the simulation going on. Hold up. I got to reboot the simulation. They keep showing me a kicker. I'm getting really, really anxious when I see the kicker. Let me restart the simulation. I think it's going to be, okay, wide receiver, offensive lineman, wide receiver, offensive lineman. Offensive lineman, they're going guard. They're going guard. Ladies and gentlemen, they're taking a guard with the next pick. They're going to take an offensive lineman. They're giving Brock Purdy some protection. And Ben Barch, you better learn some competition, my boy, because your days are they might be numbered. I want you to start, but you know, might be numbered. We'll see. We'll see, my boy. Did you like that? Little beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. We going O-line. O-line next. We got that crystal ball, baby. We got that crystal ball today. We got that crystal ball today. Sheesh.
You get Birch, who looks like he's a great technique, but his ultra explosive and athletic is actually better rushing out there on the edge. So you get a nice combination of the size and speed. This saw a little bit more of a steady ball rush with him. He's not going to just jolt or shock you with that CD, but just kind of gets that steady, smooth.
God dang. Dude he really ran a 4.540, dude. Dude, this pick, Nick Martin, was an absolute steal, bro. It was actually a steal. It was actually a steal. It's actually a steal, bro. Love it. Tough guy, dude. This has been a great draft, dude. All three starters, or yeah, Julius says all three picks are day 3 starters, dude. This is absolutely insane, man. All three players that they drafted are day 1 starters. Day 1 starters. Sorry, slurring the words. I'm bumbling, stumbling here. You know what I meant.
Receiver on their roster. Where's his teammate? Xavier Hutchinson's already there. And Jaden Higgins, where did he go? Yeah, there you go. They weren't shopping in Iowa State here. Big time pairing that they have there for that offense. Rocco Beck's throwing the ball to these 2 receivers, and now they're 10 beat up. If you're Dell's hurt, and Stephon Diggs is gone. So if you're CJ Stroud, man, get up to Iowa State tape and watch these 2 guys go to work. I'm a big fan of both their games. I thought they're both top 50 picks. Noel's got speed. He's very tall. When you talk to the folks where he's trained, they said he was at the facility at half an hour.
Savion Williams. Savion Williams. Oh, God. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I got to go off of my prediction because this is what I wrote in my – I wrote down Savion Williams no matter what. I said offensive line next pick, but I'm going to say Savion Williams no matter what. Oh, my God. Oh, it makes me sick, bro. Oh, man, look at this. Nick Martin. Okay, Nick Martin says he watches Fred Warner all the time. He likes his ball hawking mentality and how he's always around the ball and forcing turnovers. Nick Martin called Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw a dynamic duo. Oh, Nick Martin knows ball. Nick Martin knows ball, baby. He knows ball. Nick Martin knows ball, bro. He absolutely knows ball, bro. Gee-hoo! Go follow the guy on Instagram, Nick Martin, TK Confidential, my boy. I love this guy already. He had it. Okay, so here's the bad part of Nick. Is this not all peaches and rainbows and dreams and butterflies? Okay, let me tell you a little bit about my guy here. Nick Martin, okay, says, I knew it was going to be an NFC West team. He felt it was going to be the 49ers who were going to draft him. Nick Martin says he had an MCL tear. It healed with no surgery. He's 100% at the senior. He was at the Senior Bowl and the Combine. But he did miss last season because of an MCL tear. But bro ran a 4.5 40 after having an MCL tear. So he's healthy. Oh, my God. Savion Williams, no matter what, man. I wrote it on my card, and now I'm taking O-line for, the culture here. Jesus Christ, man. Man. You guys happy? What do you guys think? You guys happy with this pick? With the pick sauce? You guys happy with the pick, the Nick Martin pick? I love the pick. I think it was a great pick. Also because I predicted it. I love that. Remember last time 49ers took a 3rd-round linebacker. You know who else ran a 4.5 40? Dre Greenlaw. He had the same 40 time as Dre Greenlaw, guys. He had the same 40 time as Dre Greenlaw. Ladies and gentlemen, he had the same 40 time. Let me say that again, as Dre Greenlaw. I'm putting my 3 for 3 on the line. 4.5 when healthy, I know. I'm putting my 3 for 3 on the line here. It's scary. It's scary, guys. It's scary. If I end day 2, if I end this shit on a 4 for 4, my ego is gonna be the biggest. Oh my god, it's gonna be just grandiose, my friends. Dog, Nick Martin is a massive dub, bros. GG's. GG's, 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 GG's. Offensive line or wide receiver? I'm going wide. I'm going. Don't make me change my mind. Savion Williams, no matter what, but I'm going O-line. It's absolutely madness, guys. It's madness. It's madness.
We've done your homework. Especially with this line, because a lot of my peers used the line before. Seeing results now, she stated even more confident. Confidence is what shapes you to be great. In this line, trust in our approach. Will be released soon. It is the stage electric. Quarterbacks, they define the product. And Super Bowl rematch. Modern business is mobile. That's why you need the most reliable 5G network from Comcast Business Mobile. It helps turn your business into a mobile speed boosting, on-time delivery, hotspot harnessing, project completed, fully mobile modern business. Mobile to your internet and save hundreds a year on your wireless bill. Switch to Comcast Business Mobile today and get an eligible 5G phone honest with a qualifying trade. Call today to learn what's better.
Give us a position by 90. I'm gonna go O-line, man. I'm gonna go O-line.
Because the best time for fresh frozen beef and smoked bacon is all the time. Duh, for the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Maybe you've seen them in schools, in the community. You may have seen them talking and laughing and coaching and supporting. But when you see them, do you see you?
With the 82nd and the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee's Lady Phillips, Chapman Winston Jr., defensive head of Tennessee.
This is a similar story of black guy. This guy was healthy through the whole year. Really, this an NFL looking safety.
Am I gonna be live tomorrow? Most likely. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna be a long day. I might just be posting. I'll see. Maybe I'll go live after the draft and do like a recap. Let's see.
Shador Sanders with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We talked about it. He did a visit there to the facility. A lot of love between Sanders and Lifetime. Yesterday, they were still torn up on what they wanted to do if they were going to make a selection. Art Rooney, by the way, just talked to Steelers Nation Radio to shed a little light on this. Said if they do pick a quarterback in this draft, it will not be someone who will contribute this year, it'll be someone for the future. Rodgers, he says he doesn't want to come here, so I think we may get word on that soon. All right.
Let's get Jack Sawyer. No, we need offensive line. We need offensive line. Jack Sawyer, you don't play offensive line, guys.
The Pittsburgh Steelers looking to be dominant once again. So, Caleb Johnson running back. This feels a need for Pittsburgh. Caleb Walker has been upgraded. It's a need for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, and you look at Caleb Johnson, big time production, Big Ten, running style. You can see how the Steelers would appreciate that. A lot of his work is in between the tackles where he runs a little bit upright, but he's still the great tackles. He ran a little faster than his 4.57 40. But again, everything's inside his noise style, it's downhill.
All right.
That contact balance, you'll see that's all. It's not G. Johnson, it's going to be not G. Harris, who just went to Los Angeles Chargers. Harris works 22, this kid works 2. Black and gold, bold, running style. That you're getting out of another big back to go with Jalen Warren.
Plenty of players have fallen way down the draft board based on combine measurables. Hey, here's the thing. This guy, the injury was big, but he proved. See, here, this is why combine measures for this guy. He missed games because of the injury. He came back and did the combine and looked amazing. So for a guy that has injuries to go and perform big in like the Senior Bowl and the combine, that actually means something. When a guy is hurt and he comes back and he performs like, hey, I haven't lost a step, that's when it means something. But if you're a guy that, sometimes those combine numbers don't mean everything. But when you're a guy that's injured and you come in and you tear up the combine, I think that's when they look at the combine and it actually means a lot more. That's the way I look at it. I don't know. That's my take on it. But, everybody's got their own perspective on it. Some people don't think combine matters. Some people do. Like, I don't necessarily think in the grand scheme of things, combine is like the end all be all. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't get so hyped about it. But it does matter when you have an injury like this guy and then you come in and you perform, So I think in that sense, it does matter. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, not everybody's going to like the pick. Not everybody's going to hate the pick. I'm going to see how it goes. I mean, I think the thing with this guy, if you look at it, there was other linebackers on the board, but also if you look at it, the linebackers were getting taken. You know what I mean? So he has talent. He looks like, if you look at his film, and that to me is what matters more. The film, if you look at this guy's film, it's filthy. It's filthy. But hey, we got a guy that's going to learn from Fred Warner. You know what I mean? A lot of people doubted Fred Warner at that pick. You know what I mean? So we'll see. The knee scared me. Yeah, I got you. Chelsea, don't be mean to her. Everybody's got to pick. You know what I mean? It's all good. We all love each other here. We all cool. We all cooking. Don't kill each other in chat. But we get it. Tempers flaring. Where are we going? Who's next? We're getting close to our pick. We're on pick 85. 15 more picks. Two Poppy says, I'm no knee doctor, but when a guy heals naturally from an MCL injury and comes back after missing half the season to put up numbers he did, makes you feel good. That's a great take right there, Poppy. The fact that he came back and he played great and he looked good is a big sign, because Dre Greenlaw, as much as we love him, he came back and he was battered by the injury, and it was kind of a risk, right? I think the 49ers wanted to pay him, but there was that risk. So the 49ers, now they're taking another guy that has an injury, but they learned their lesson. They're like, God dang, if this guy can fly off the tape like a Dre Greenlaw, we got to take him. This is basically their replacement for Dre Greenlaw. So this is what they're doing. The 49ers, they had to replace Hargrave. They got a big guy in the middle. They needed to replace Leonard Floyd, essentially. They got a guy on the edge, and then they got a guy that can potentially replace Dre Greenlaw. I mean, will they be as good as those guys? Who knows? But That's what the draft's about. You gamble. You hope that they can be as good as those guys. But this guy's a day one starter if he's healthy. And that's a great point, though. Yeah. Sanders getting cooked, huh?
Serving the deals, wherever you want, even on the job. Making sure all your check.
Let's take a look.
April 21st to 27th.
What is happening with Shador? You just don't want him, man. No, like if you look at the teams that need a quarterback, they all got like, okay, look at the Raiders. They got Geno Smith. They don't need a quarterback, and Pete Carroll loves Geno. That's his guy from Seattle. Okay, the Saints. They got another guy that they actually liked in the second round. So, oh, my boy's calling.
Solid crap.
Let's go, my boy. You're live with RSF 49ers, my boy. What you thinking? Robert Salah cooking it up, huh? Woo! Let's.
All I know is if this is what we're doing, and we got that man at the helm, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The first cat's only 20?
Yeah, dude. 20 years old, bro. 20 years old, bro.
Let's get him in the 99.
Let's get him, bro. Let's get him.
at 99. We already know what that number means.
Yeah.
Let's bring it, man.
Dog, yeah. I love it. Yeah, if he wears that 99 with like Alvin Smith, bro, it'd be cooking. And then the other guy, bro, the other guy we got, the linebacker's good. He had a knee injury, but he came back. We were just talking about that. He came back. He had a 4.55 40 in the combine after coming back from an MCL injury that he healed naturally. He's looked good, bro. He's got like Dre Greenlaw type of tendencies. The defensive tackle they got 6'6", 320. Oh my God, that guy's a monster.
He's a unit, bro.
Yeah, and Matthew McConaughey likes him. Hook him, hook him. I'll hook him. Hook him, Dano.
We went 3 straight. We got one more pick in the third. What do you think we're going?
I say lineman, offensive line. They're gonna stack the trenches.
I think the same.
Okay.
The same thing.
So far, bro, I'm 3 for 3 on my predictions tonight on what position we're getting, and I hope to go 4 for 4, my boy. And you know what? I believe in Joe Hendry. Let's go. All right, boy. Take care, man. I love you. Yeah. It's my boy Mustafa Abdi, the source live from the studio. Oh my God, Parag's boy right there. 3 for 3. We cooking. We both got offensive line. I just made my prediction. Offensive line is the pick, bro. Prediction Savion and O-line? Or no, we just pick. That's O-line, baby. It's just O-line. We going for O-line. Look at my first comment. I said we're downplaying the injury. You know what, Chelsea, that's not a bad take. That's actually not a bad take that they might be downplaying the injury. Because if fans think the injury is really bad, they're going to lose their shit. So it's actually not a bad take. I actually think it's a fantastic take. So, let's see. It's not bad. It's not a bad take. But I believe in Joe Hendry, man.
Big man again. We saw a little more athleticism when we got to the Senior Bowl too. We saw next to Derek Harmon, and a lot of folks when they were watching Derek Harmon said, "Was that kid playing next to him?"
Alfred Collins went to school outside of Austin and went to Texas. Seen him play a ton. He's a massive run stuffer. Yeah, no, I think that was a good pick too. Like actually, he's massive too, and I think, of course, we needed a guy to stop the run, and that's his job. His job is to come in and just stuff the run. And from what you said and what I've been hearing and what everybody's saying, that's what he excels at. And again, one thing we sucked at last year, the Niners absolutely sucked at stopping the run, man. It was absolutely brutal how bad the 49ers were at stopping the run. So I don't know. What do you guys grade it? I say I'm not going to give it an A or B. I'm going to give it like a B- just because he does have injury. We can't sit here and not belittle it because of injury. I can't glaze it too much. Definitely a great pick, 100%. but I think the injury does warrant some type of talk, right? If he's 100% healthy, we got a dog. But if he's got some injuries and he can't play, then it's like, oh, damn, we drafted a linebacker that's injured. But again, the 49ers do a really good job of linebackers. So I think it's good. I say B-. Yeah, run defense was awful to watch. 6'5", 335 is a massive human. That's a big-ass dude, bro. That's a big dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? How do you get so big? Like, how many cheeseburgers that boy eating? Jesus. They got Dre. Is this Dre Greenlaw's replacement? Do you think this is his replacement? 100%, I think so. Man. $13 picks left. Texans are built different. Yeah, they are. Go watch the video of Sanders getting pranked. Let's see. I saw a tweet. I saw something. Did he get pranked? Fucked up, bro. Okay. This is funny. Hold up.
In this entire trip, he is huge. He's almost 6'4", 222 pounds. And when he's running, he's looking to run through you and by you. He's incredible that way. The challenge in the run, 8 run passes last year. No inconsistency catching the football. But to me, think about Debo early on in his career. Just get it to him. Just get it to him, put it back, he'll get the ball in his hands and make defenders tackle him. Debo is an elongated package, which means.
Oh, he said you got to wait a little. They just pranked that guy and said, they told Shador that you're going to have to wait a little longer. Bro, Shador got pranked by someone pretending to be an NFL team, and he said you got to wait a little longer. Oh, my God. That's so wrong. That is so wrong. That is absolutely insane. Oh, my God. That's wild. That's absolutely, oh, my God. I can't believe that's sad, bro. Like, who would do that to someone? It's funny. Like, legit, it's funny prank. Like, I laugh, but that's sad, man. Oh, it's not funny, bro, but that's so wrong, bro. How could you do that to someone? I'd be hot, bro. I'd be hot. That actually is, yeah. That is so wrong, bro. I can't believe they did that to him. That's so wrong, dude, on so many levels. Okay, here goes. Mel Kiper says he had 49ers linebacker Nick Martin listed as his favorite off-ball linebacker prospect this year. Of course, Mel Kiper said. Mel Kiper, oh, he's my favorite. The Niners drafted him, and they know how to draft line. Bro, Mel Kiper, bro, I don't think he got a single pick. Right. I don't think he got a single. I don't listen to Mel Kiper, bro. Come on, man. Mel Kiper. Mel Steicher. Oh, no, the Packers. No. The Packers just took Savion Williams. Savion Williams, no matter what. I said we're taking offensive linemen. So the Packers said we're taking Savion Williams. God, dog, bro. The Packers they have surrounded Jordan Love with so much talent. It's not even. It's unbelievable, bro. The prediction definitely is offensive line. I said it many times. Yeah. Wow, Savion or bust, bro. You know the Niners are going to get the wide receiver from Iowa State. They're going to get Brock's boy. Wow.
There's a combination of factors going on. This is not on the field. If it's not his playing, well, he's going to be drafted at this point. So it's off the field. It's personality. It's fit with an organization. It's a meeting that didn't go the right way. But
Noel is gone. Oh, he went to the Texans. Oh, I missed it. I've been trying to keep up with Niners stuff, so I missed it.
Question, CD, is now you're going to draft him in for sure a backup mode. As a big story. And
Oh.
Here's TJ Slaughter again. Charles, your 2 cents on Howard still State, Shador Sanders hit out there. 20th on Daniel Jeremiah, we're now 90th overall selection with the Rams in this draft.
I think in a lot of ways, unfortunately for Shador and everyone connected with Sanders, it's a little bit of what we're seeing in this draft. There have been many of these selections that have come off the board where we thought other people would go before these people went. This guy went, this guy.
My man says Shador should not have come out as a cocky guy. Otherwise, yeah, I get it, but I just still think that pranking him like that's so wrong, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't I want my quarterback to be confident? Absolutely. 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 I need that man to be confident.
And unfortunately for Shador Sanders, this is what the league is seeing right now. And maybe he did get caught. He's not the starter. Don't really want him as a backup. I'm not sure exactly what they're telling us. I'm going to throw this out. If he gets through the 3rd round, now he's sleeping on it. And his team is sleeping.
Every NFL player is cocky. It's a good way to that. You know, a lot of NFL players, they got to be confident. You got to be confident. He's a little, extra confident. I don't think that's a bad thing. I would like my players to be confident. Do you think because he's Deion's son? I mean, that's part of it, honestly. I mean, people say he's a Nepo baby. So, I mean, he's entitled, right? A lot of people say that about him. 100. I think that's definitely, you can make the case, bro. Like, you can make the case that that's why. I mean, like I said, we talked about this earlier. There's so many reasons why he probably fell. Okay.
That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned. Just figure it out.
Okay. I got to order this. My daughter said she wants to order Chipotle tonight. So we're getting Chipotle for dinner.
The DQ freezer is opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished.
Because I'm not making anything tonight. I got the draft. Let's see. Let's get it. All right. So you want a bowl? You want the bowl? Not a burrito? You want to try a bowl? I like your Billie Eilish shirt. Look at that. My daughter's got a Billie Eilish shirt. She's cooking. She was at her mom's today. She's back. Draft. What are we taking? Yeah, we cool. You can talk. We're live streaming the draft. We cool. We talking. Yeah, all good. So The 49, check it out. I'm 3 for 3 on predictions today, Emily. Can I go 4 for 4 today? You think I'm going to go 4 for 4?
Yeah.
You think so? Okay. Do you think the Warriors are going to win tomorrow?
No.
What? Why would you say that? You're so grounded. Go to your room. Unbelievable. Why are the Warriors not going to win tomorrow? So they're going to lose again. I can't believe you. That's travesty in this house. Why would you say they're going to lose tomorrow? Unbelievable. Do you want me to order your food or not? You better change that answer. Are the Warriors winning tomorrow? Can you change the answer? Are the Warriors winning tomorrow? There's one answer.
Maybe.
No, give me the right answer. No, it's not the right answer. You have a great day. I love you. I'll order your food. Oh, bro. Do you want chips and you told me the Warriors are losing tomorrow? Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot with you right now. You know what? Go to your room. You're done. Yeah, I'm so done. Huh? I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. Unbelievable. She knows ball Warriors ain't winning. I can't stand it. Everybody agrees with you, by the way. I can't stand you, dude. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. 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 Warriors, yeah, she's unbelievable. She grounded for that one, bro. She getting can't believe it, man.
He's a ball. You've seen it, French. Like everything he does, he plays like Spears. He did not test well. I was shocked. He ran 4.8 when he tested.
Rams pick Josiah Stewart. Oh, it's a good pick. Ah, damn it.
50 top 60-ish pick. The Rams got a discount price because he didn't work out very well. Man, his tape is fun to watch.
Okay, for offensive line, will it be offensive tackle or interior offensive line? It's going to be an interior offensive lineman. It's going to be an interior offensive lineman. Okay? I can't believe my daughter told me the Warriors are going to lose tomorrow. I hope she's so wrong, dude. I'm pissed. I can't believe. But I know she knows Jimmy Butler's not playing tomorrow, most likely. So I get her answer. But I'm pissed. So pissed at my daughter right now, dude. Absolutely unbelievable. That's not what you. That's crazy, dude.
Listed him as a tackle, one of those players I thought would be listed as a guard, but he got the right tackle playing the LSU thing.
9 picks, grounder for the rest of the season, bro. Should be pissed, dude. Oh man, she'd be pissed. I can't do that. She's got prom coming up in a few weeks, actually. So imagine I ground her for prom. She's a junior, bro. Imagine being grounded for prom in your junior year. That would suck, dude. I'd be the biggest asshole ever. You can't do that. Emory Jones Jr. for the Ravens. That could have been a guy the Niners got. Emory Jones. Big pick. Sorry, I had to order. It's gonna be interesting to see who we get. And Bow. Oh, the Seahawks just took quarterback Jalen Milroe. Oh, look at that, George Kittle. George Kittle back in the building. Look, I got news to report. George Kittle, he went back to he returned to OTAs today. Let's go, George Kittle, baby. Milroe before Shador is crazy, dude.
There was a quarterback once upon a time ago at college. He still was an electric runner, but someone who's selling the developed yet as a passer. Now, this isn't Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying that, but you can see the blueprint for how to operate and to bring in a quarterback with this style of play. He's someone who runs and gets through the seconds, but attacking the teams similar to Lamar, who's way better working in the middle of the field and outside the run stuff, though, guys. He is electric. He is so fast. When he gets to the corner, he's running away from everybody.
George Kittle. He came back to OTAs, my boy. George Kittle came back to OTAs. This is big ass news, dude. This is big news. George Kittle back in the building, baby. Let's go. That's absolutely fantastic news, bro. Fantastic news. My boy, 49ers throwback, he tagged me under the rap sheet post, but I already posted it, bro. I already posted it before you tagged me. We on top of the news. We on top of the draft. We cooking it up. Let's go, man. Let's go. You tagged me. I love you. I posted it already. We cooking. Let's go, man. Appreciate the tag, though. This man's always looking out for me. Sometimes I'm at work and I'm busy and I see the tag from my guy and I'm like, all right, we got to post the news because my boy tagged me in this big news. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I love you, 49 throwback. You good. You cooking. You cooking. Yo, you know what I got to say? Deanna Rossini. Hold the L. Deanna Rossini can hold the L, baby. She can hold the absolute L, baby. Let's go, bro. Rossini's crying. Rossini's crying. Your source. Your source was wrong, Rossini. Hold that L, Rossini. Yo, let's talk about this. Milroe before Shador is crazy. Am I watching the draft tomorrow going live? Absolutely. Deanna punching the air to oh my God, dude. Insane. Wow. Wow. George Kittle's a dog, bro.
Eagles, yeah. Talk about all of it. It's the same for us, man.
In 2025, the New Orleans Saints select Jonas Sayer, defensive Virginia.
Yeah, it's a physical player, especially against a run. You see him just buckle crack blocks. They try to crack him, he'll go right through you. Just a very, very tough physical player. Ran well, tested well, all those things. When he was in the back, there's a little bit later. Some of the instinct things I've seen improve, but he's very tough, physical player. Okay, so we're nearing the end of night 2. Round 3, Saints are happy to add Center to their mix. They're in Louisiana. We come back. Eagles fight.
The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years. From the most advanced technology to the broadest, most reliable network of sales and service dealers. Always moving forward. We lead, others follow. Verizon Small Business Days are back. Our experts sucking in. Close to the big. It's great. That's right, son. Yeah. Serving the deals. Why? Wherever you want. Even on the job. Making sure all your tech
Let me take a look.
is good to go. April 21st to 27th. Get started today.
I think Conrad's official fan answer has opened a new world for me. Now we get to hang out with 10 to 12 fans all season long.
Wait, what?
See you on game day.
You know, they say that AI is the future, but Apartments.com has been using apartmental intelligence for many years with Carl. Your perfect apartment because Carl's listening. Too bad. AC, or a barbecue pit, maybe a microwave on top of the stove. That's exactly what I want. Apartments.com. Place to find place.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies. Like he's so much more than St. Paul.
Also, stay calm, Bart.
It's just, I'll never remember all this. Relax, bro. When things get intense, we get instant.
For your insurance and financial needs, it's on your side.
The NFL schedule will be released soon. They select the quarterbacks for this rivalry and Super Bowl rematch for the Eagles. Welcome back.
Another quarterback. Who are we getting? We're getting, baby.
One would think in search of a young quarterback in this draft, certainly with Deshaun Watson out for this season, and who knows what his future is. They took him from the Eagles earlier in the newly year. Joe Flacco was a top player of the year coming back from like a right? And looks so great in this offense. He's there. And they started tonight, no quarterback with 2 picks, and then they went again, no picks for the quarterback spot. Here we are. I mean, you have to think about a young quarterback.
Some point in time, you know, it's going to be a reset offense. They've got Jenkins, the running back, Van, and the tight end. At some point in time, they're going to have to add a young quarterback into this group. So whether they want to do it late tonight or whether they want to wait till tomorrow,
Well, it's already late tonight. We got a whole day tomorrow. We'll be on the air. Monday with the latest pick for the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns select Dylan Gabriel.
Oh, boy. So Dylan Gabriel is going to Cleveland. We just saw two more quarterbacks.
Oh my God, Dylan Gabriel, another quarterback. Shador. Oh, dude, this is something's personal, dude. This is personal. Something's going on, dude. Something is going on. Shador got passed again. Shador got passed again, dude. Oh no.
This Michigan game, with conviction. He trusts his teams and he lets it rip. He's just not a big guy. I mean, he's older. He's not a big guy. Those are the two knocks. I had the next general manager tell me that he would draft the community. And I'm old enough to remember.
No one wants Sanders, man. That's fucked up, dude. It's unbelievable, dude.
Guess what? His son's doing it just from the court side. You guys don't even remember this running back. You remember Jamal Farmer? I don't know. You played a third and hit still hurt everything hurts right now. But Dylan Gabriel following in the footsteps of his dad, not getting an opportunity. I still remember, Joel, that GM to the ex-GM saying, I drafted as a backup because of the experience, because of the moxie, the line bar, all those things. This is maybe what we're saying in Cleveland.
In the three schools, he's learned all of those offenses, and he's run them incredibly well. Well, Stephen's offense, the offensive coordinator for Oregon last year. I think he's best when he's in the 2-0 mode. Fast hands, fast eyes, point guard, mode, attack those intermediate throws. He's accurate right there, and he's a really solid leader. Dylan's good. So I talked to coaches that I don't think I've seen him.
My Chipotle go-to order. It's all about the burrito, man. You got to get a burrito. Get that burrito. Get that red chili, cheese, sour cream, little guac. Good stuff. Dude, blacklisting Shador. This is crazy. This is actually crazy that they're blacklisting him, dude. This is so crazy to me.
The 6-time Super Bowl champion, New England Patriots select Jerry Wilson, center, Georgia.
This is the perfect business. David Andrews, but David Andrews just retired. They need a full makeover of that offensive line. I'm sorry, his offensive line coach stays in girls this morning and stays around forever. So this was that center that coach. He's been in LSU, Texas, Miami. He's been everywhere. Coached a lot of great players.
Hey, we're almost at our pick.
Really get to that second level. Richie sat next to each other at the combine when he ran in the 4.8s. So that shows you the kind of athleticism that he has. But then put some pieces around Rick Fakes he did in this draft class. Priority. Yeah, it's the right thing. And remember, if I'm not incorrect, not a long-term starter.
What do I think about the draft so far? I like the draft. They're stacking that defense. Nick Martin, the new linebacker we got, says the only jersey he bought was a Fred Warner jersey. So I love the guy. I love it, man. Love it.
So you're saying like your posture is not like that's two different shows. Sometimes I always says my posture. What's up,
D-line, you think they're going D-line, baby radiance? I think they're going O-line. That was my pick, my prediction.
With the 96 pick in the 2025 draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Xavier Watts, DB, Notre Dame.
Getting close. We're getting close. It's Kyle's last chance to draft a running back in the 3rd round. Oh.
he went with his eyes more so than his physical talent. He's someone that, to me, that's his skill. He's been around guys that necessarily aren't the most.
This is Salah's draft. Maybe that's a good. That's good. That's a good point. This does seem like Salah's draft.
I know that sounds crazy, but he grows up in Omaha. He grows up in Notre Dame and not in Nebraska. It used to happen. If you're wondering why Nebraska 2 decades. University Award winner was the 7 interceptions as a junior. Back that up was 6 as a senior. You remember they weren't exactly loaded all the time.
Yeah, Shador, man, crazy. Why bring your own? Why bring your son on stage if you're not going to get him? That's crazy, man.
The 2 biggest Texan football fans I know, my son Henry and Benjamin, only the ones that probably with that being said, we traded the Minnesota Vikings. Got traded in the 97th pick to the Houston Texans. With the 97th pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Houston Texans select Jalen Smith, defensive back, Southern California. Jalen Smith, one of the versatile defensive backs, can really play any of the positions at the secondary, outside corner, inside at nickel, back at safety. He's got experience across the board. He's someone's going to be very involved in the sub packages early in his career. So that's 5. That's the back to back. Las Vegas Raiders. Then, corner fade. The Eagles. Products range from product not yet created. Been ready, coach. Your whole life. Sit with that and how focused is anyone will make it this far. Anyone will make it to the top. Thankfully, I'm not just talking anymore. No, sir.
All right, here we go. Who's next? Vlad said if I'm the Niners, I go get Sanders.
You're right, Billy. He's great. Every shoe for every athlete. 6 to go.
The DQ freezer is opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished for blizzard flavor. It's the confetti cake blizzard treats. There's confetti cake pieces and confetti ones. Grab yours before the DQ freezer closes.
This is grounded for lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crackers, both. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. Check out the new wood. Fully custom. But it's a light-speed fitness. As many Bud Lights as it takes. A lot of Bud Lights. One of those. That's crazy. Yes.
I don't even think Shador is getting drafted, guys. We're not taking Shador. We're not taking. Okay, we're getting close. Dang, DoorDash is gonna come right when this draft is over. As soon as my food comes, though, we're gonna end the stream. I'll be back live tonight on Instagram. That's where we're gonna recap and stuff. We're almost at the Niners pick. I love the Nick Martin pick, man. That was a good pick. He might go undrafted. We said it earlier. He might get undrafted, Mr. Irrelevant. Who knows? Okay. Now we locked in. Sorry, I was posting content. We back though. Now 3 for 3. Niners, will they ruin my perfect streak of this draft? We'll see. Also, man, you guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in, all this stuff, following along with me. Love y'all. Good stuff. Niners, see what they do next. Pick 99. Sent to Houston. Okay, we're pretty much here. We're pretty much.
Many great franchises and many great players, but I'm very thankful for what the Raiders did for me as a player, as an assistant coach, even as a sideline reporter. I'm thrilled for the opportunity this young man is going to have. At the Raiders, we say, once a Raider, always a Raider. And this man's going to have a great career with the 98th pick in the NFL 2025 draft. The Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, select Caleb Rogers, star from Texas Tech. James Rogers lined up at right tackle, but he's played all over the place.
Okay, we're here. We're pretty much here. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock. Niners on the clock, baby. Niners on the clock. Caleb Rogers to the Raiders. Mikael Williams just tweeted, oh, boy, what are we doing? We got to post that tweet up. What we got to do? We got to tweet. Bang, bang. Oh, he put bang, bang. Oh, we definitely posting this up.
There seems to be a theme when you look at some of these teams, and with the Raiders, it's been physicality. You just saw physical guard, you saw the most physical back in Genty, the most physical wide receiver in Jack Besh. They're creating that identity. Your Pete Carroll, John Steinbeck get together year one in Vegas. We've talked a lot about what it takes George Sanders, but one thing we know they're doing is they're getting more tough and they're getting more physical. Well, one thing you know about coaches, the way that they win at one place is the way that they're trying to win at another place. And so he's trying to put together what was a very physical team in Seattle, and he's trying to replicate that in Boston. He's so thrilled for these young men. What an opportunity they have. Actually, excuse me, with the 99th pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Charles Grant, tackle William and This is a really, really athletic edge protector. Someone who everybody expected to test on the charts, and he tested himself not as well as you would expect. Come off injury, had some weight, wanted to bulk up a little bit. But for somebody in small school, plays with excellent instincts and awareness, some big time wild cutoff blocks on the backside, as you see here, as though he reached the seal on the backside.
All right, our pick's up. Haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Take Scatterbo to borrow.
Guess what? You know what else the Raiders have on this one? What's going to happen with him at left tackle? Here comes Charles Grant. These wrestlers, this is what I tell you guys. In high school, I was friends with every wrestler. 98 pounder. You're going to be friends because the 98 pounder will twist you up. Finish you.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Our picks next.
See your Jeep radio today.
Especially the division line, because a lot of my peers used to the lineup before. Seeing results now, I can honestly say that I'm even more confident. Confidence is what shapes you to be great. Invisalign, trusted by pros.
Judd Yorks, he just tweeted out. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's the pick? We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Inspiring passion for the game. All ages, all skill levels, all walks of life. The investment in our youth, unwavering commitment to elevating the standards of our game, we proudly support this.
Oh, Judd York, he says, can't measure heart. Nickel for your thoughts. A nickel for your thoughts. A nickel for your thoughts. It's a nickel back, cornerback. Niners, they're going to get a son of a bitch. I'm 3 for 4. It's going to be a cornerback. Kobe Bryant is going to be Kobe Bryant. It's going to be a quarter. Pick is in. Judd York tweeted a nickel for your thoughts. That son of a gun. That son of a gun. He says, can't measure heart. Someone on the comment said, sad Niners fan said, stop tweeting, bitch. Nickel for your thoughts. A nickel for your thoughts. Nickel for your thoughts. That's a nickel back, baby. 3 for 4 is solid. We'll see. No O-line. Bro, they selling on the O-line, dog. Brock Purdy, I said it. They're not prioritizing O-line because they're happy with who they have. We're not happy, but they're happy. But let's see what the pick is. Pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. It is pick 100. Where is it? Pick 100. Not O-line. Yeah. You're right. Bottom line, defense wins championship. That's boom. All right. They got a cornerback. Upton Stout, ladies and gentlemen, Upton Stout. The 49ers selected defensive back Upton Stout. Yeah, defensive back. The defense wins championships, baby. They got a nickel. They were right. Jed York was right. Nickel for your thoughts. A nickel for your thought. Nickel for your thoughts. It's a cornerback, defensive back. They got a nickel. Now you got Renardo Green. You got Diamond Lenore and Upton. Upton Stout. All defense. Holy shit, dude. It's all defense. All defense. All defense, baby. All defense. They're going all defense. Literally all defense. All defense. They went all defense. Upton Stout. They really stacking defense. Bro, this is Robert Salah cooking. He cooking shit up, dude. Dude. He is really putting his fingerprints on this. He is putting his fingerprints. All defense. 3 out of 4. I got 3 out of 4 picks right, ladies and gentlemen.
And he can win with his quickness. You see those quick arm overs. He was all over the field in that game. He plays so fast. I think there's one upside with him too. They'll coach him up in Denver, and I think you'll see him in some sub rush inside over guards, and then get for runway on the outside as well. The final pick of 2 is
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? We're going to talk about this later. Upton Stout. Thought it was not a bad pick. I mean, obviously, we don't know. We had a poor defense last year. The 49ers said, here you go, Robert Salah. Here's the keys. Robert Salah just basically took over the draft, dude. Robert Salah took over the draft. That's crazy, dude. $5.9. This is, you know who this is? You know who this is? This is your K'Wan Williams replacement. This is your K'Wan Williams replacement. We got a replacement for K'Wan Williams, baby. Like, oh, K'Wan Williams. We got the new shark. Emily Foods here. Let's go. We got the new shark in the bay. We got the new Nickelback. You remember when Robert Salah was our defense coordinator? We had a man named K'Wan Williams, and he was an absolute dog. That's who we got. That's why they got K-Dub. It's the K-Dub. This is the K-Dub. K'Wan Williams replacement. Upton Stout, you are another. Let go. Chew, chew. Let's go. Western Kentucky. He's a little known, not known as much. Senior Bowl cooker. He was a cooker at the Senior Bowl. Senior Bowl cooker. Let's see. We got 4 defensive picks, bro. Dude, the 49ers, they said, you know what? Our defense absolutely sucked last year. And they went all out on defense, dude. They really said our defense was dog water, dog trash, terrible, terrible. Yeah, we did good. We did good. I mean, we can't really know until they play, but I mean, honestly, they got 4 defensive players. Do you know how bad our defense was last year? It was terrible. It was dog water. So we'll see. We got to trust the process. Last year, they did a good job. So, dog, it's crazy. I can't believe they didn't get a kicker. Or not a kicker, a running back, right? Kyle didn't get his running back. Wow. Upton Stout, huh? Good stuff. Well, they finally admitted Nick Sorensen stopped. It sucked. I'm going to go eat some Chipotle, and we'll be back live later. I love you guys. We'll be live on Instagram, Nick Stout, Upton Stout. We're going to talk about all the picks later. We'll do both. We'll do Instagram, YouTube. We'll talk about it both. I love you guys. I need to eat. I'm hungry. Appreciate y'all. Good draft so far. Good draft.